It is an era of turbulence, a time of uncertainty. The world is changing. Kingdoms emerge and prepare for war. Welcome to Fantasia.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. My name is Klautos, and welcome back to Fantasia, the series where I'm building an epic fantasy world in Minecraft all by myself. I want to thank you guys tremendously for clicking the thumbnail, checking out the video. I really appreciate it, and if you enjoy it, don't forget to pour super glue all over the like button's toilet seat and subscribe if you haven't already. It'd be an absolute privilege to have you. Today, we're still in 1.17.1. I thought it might be fun, right, to update this world to 1.18 and show you guys what it does to the world, okay? Because in 1.18, they changed the world generation algorithm quite drastically. So that means that if I go and explore a place I haven't been, we're gonna have chunk borders in quite a few places, okay? So that's a drag. But I wanna see what it does to the world, okay? So my idea is, here we're in 1.17, this is the world as you've seen it. This is actually the third iteration, okay? Is it the second? No, it's the third. This is the third world, yeah, third, never mind. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so here we are. We have these mountains back there. We got a mountain back there. We have a plains biome surrounding the whole kingdom on that side. And so I just want to, I think I'm going to go kingdom by kingdom. And we'll take a look at it in 1.17 as it currently exists. And look, you can see this. This is a remnant from the last time I had to do this. Last time they updated the terrain. Anyway, part of it was my fault because I used custom terrain in 1.12, and it was a long time ago, but we still have the effects of it somewhat. So this is what it looks like in 1.17, and I'm gonna go and go every kingdom, and I'm gonna prune the edges, right? So I'm only gonna keep what I've built, which means that all of the background, like this mountain here, is going bye-bye, right? I'm gonna keep the auditorium there. I'm gonna keep the kingdom, obviously, but like the mountains that are surrounding it back there, those are going away. This forest biome is going away. The plains biome over there is going away. I'm gonna trim all of it out using a program called MCA Selector. That's the program I'm going to use, and I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can use it too to prune your worlds. I'm not going to make a tutorial on how to do it, but it's pretty straightforward, and there's already tutorials on YouTube that tell you how to do it, so you can just watch those. So I'm going to go kingdom to kingdom. We're going to trim it all out, and I'm going to do a before and after for every location just to see what kind of damage 1.18 is going to do to our world, because I don't know if I want to update this world to 1.18 and continue playing, or if I want to actually cut out all of my builds and save them as schematics in World Edit and then paste them in a new world. I've done that already. That's what I did here, okay? I might have to do it again. It depends on depends on what the new terrain does and if it is even feasible to have it around here. Because, I mean, and if I don't do that, if I don't prune it, then I'm gonna have chunk borders for miles and miles all over the area, and I don't want that. I don't want any of that. So anyway, so this is High Auracor in 1.17. Let me give it a quick prune, and I'll be back with you guys in 1.18, and we can see the difference. All right, here it is in 1.18. Plains biome is gone. We now have a forest here. Deciduous forest. What's it called? Spruce forest. With a lake there. That's actually quite nice. I kind of like it. it makes my little lake here kind of pitiful by comparison. I'm wondering if I prune this part out here, I wonder if that ends up all being lake anyway. I don't know, that might be something to play around with. Let's see. The mountains back there are gone, which kind of sucks. Ooh, that's a little funky. Look at that. Look at that. That's a remnant of the mountain. Oh look, that's okay. Okay, so we had a mountain here before. We trimmed it down, but that mountain right here would have created a flat chunk border. I'm sure you guys are kind of familiar with those. But now, what they've done is that you no longer have that flat chunk border. They have it sloped down. That's cool. Okay, they did a really good job with that. Now, there's not snow. They didn't blend the snow, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll probably world edit this thing down anyway. You know, get rid of it. But yeah, good job, Mojang. Good job. No chunk borders. I like that. How's it? Oh, my frames are a little crappy. What are we at? 24? Oh boy. Yeah. I'm still using the preview Optifine. The full Optifine isn't out yet, so well, it might be a little bit janky here and there on the frames, guys. You'll have to, pardon me for that. Actually, you know what I could do? Let's bring the render distance. Oh, simulation distance is the thing. We'll keep that at 10. Yeah, that's right. Now we can render more. Let's put it at 16 though. That's really, really small. I like using much bigger render distance. Ooh, look, we got a cave down here. Let's check this out. I'm in spectator, by the way. Oh, check this out. We got a cave right under High Auricor, huh? That's cool. Look how smooth the transition is. I can't tell where I pruned and where I didn't. Wow, that's very well done, Mojang. Look at this. Okay, so far so good. So far it's a keeper. But let's check out the other kingdoms. I really like this. I really, really like this. And we could even maybe have some boats now that we have water next to the kingdom. I like this. I like this. Maybe this goes to a river system that goes out to an ocean or something? What is that? I don't know. That's going to be something for another episode. But let's go now to, I don't know, let's go to, let's start from the top. Let's start from the beginning. Let's go back to Bone Gorge. Let's see what Bone Gorge looks like in 1.18, huh? All right, I'll see you guys there. Ah, my old stomping grounds. I always love coming back here from time to time. This is where I started my world, for those of you who have never seen it. This is the Goblin Kingdom of Bone Gorge right here, okay? So this entire mountain has been hollowed out and just, yeah, I really love this place. I spent so much time in here. This was the first kingdom in Fantasia, was this one. So anyway, let's hop outside and let's see what it looks like. Here, time set day. Let's make it daytime so you guys can see better. So originally this mountain was created using a custom terrain generation algorithm in 1.12 that I came up with that gave you more epic mountains like this, right? And there's a link in the description I'll leave to it if you're interested in going to 1.12 and making mountains like this for yourself. I'll put that down there. But after they got rid of that capability, all the new generation in future versions of Minecraft would just be normal. And so I had to copy the mountain and paste it into a new world. So that's what I did, right? So here is the mountain that belongs to the goblins, okay? And it's up here in a mountain biome as well. So I got kind of lucky with this one. But yeah, this is what their mountain looks like. It's very, very large. And let's see if we can find the border. I smoothed it out. I came in with World Edit. I smoothed it out quite a lot, so you can't really tell where I pasted it in. But that was a long time ago. But we're about to see something even more different when we update this to 1.18. So, here you can tell. I did some world edit right here. I brought that up, you see, because this was a hard chunk border right there. So you can tell that I just sort of, painted that in with World Edit, but that's okay. But so this birch forest is all gonna get trimmed away, and it's gonna be gone. We're gonna see what happens. So I mean, it's a big mountain. I don't know if I can show you guys the whole thing in one shot. Maybe I can. I don't know, but yeah, that's it right there. So yeah, let's go to 1.18 and let's see what happens to Bone Gorge. Oh wow, look at this. Look what the blending did, right? So our mountain up there now has a nice slope going down into the terrain below. We got water, we got desert. I don't know how I feel about that. Or not a desert, but a coast. I don't know how I feel about that. But we'll see, maybe it'll grow on me. So let's go. We got a village here. And we have a savanna. I'm supposed to have large biomes on. This doesn't seem very large. This is nice though. I like the blending. They did a really good job on that. Let's come around here. I think this is the part that I had blended before. Yeah, it is. See, there's over here. This is that part that I had blended before. It looks like I chopped it at the exact same place. But now I don't have to world paint anything because Minecraft already put this in here. Oh, that's cool. That's so good. Okay, the trouble is I really like the whoa, holy crap, look at that. I don't know about the caves. I mean, I know it's the caves and cliffs update. I don't know about the caves. I think there might be too many of them. And I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. But we'll see here. Let me switch to day. Time set day. Okay. Let's continue around the mountain. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Immediately there's a big problem. This kingdom is supposed to be deep in the mountains. Okay? That's kind of like Bullerin's Deep. The Dwarven Kingdom is also deep in the mountains. But this is not deep in the mountains. This is like, you know, on a coast near a forest. What is all this? What is this? I don't remember this. Oh, maybe we do have some mountains directly around it. Huh. I mean, this is a big area, so, I mean, who knows? Okay, yeah, now we're back at the coast. Looks like we got an ocean right here. You know, it might be fine. It might be fine. Because honestly, I think, yeah, we just went around the entire thing. There's some mountains over there, not as many as I'd like. But, you know, it might be okay. Might be okay. The goblins just came in and inhabited this one giant mountain that just kind of appeared here. I don't know. Maybe it used to be a volcano. Maybe it's an extinct volcano. You know, who knows? I kind of like it though. I kind of like it. I think so far I'm gonna keep it. I do want to go inside and make sure I didn't cut off any of the kingdom that's, oh yeah, we're good. We didn't cut anything off. That would be very, very shameful if I lost any of this because I spent so much time and effort in this place. Do not want to get any of it cut off. That would be like one of the worst things that could happen. What happened here? Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't done those. By the way, my resource pack is now in 1.18, so if you want to use it, you can hop over to Patreon and sign up at any level, and you'll be able to use my resource pack. So that is Bone Gorge in 1.18, and I like it. I guess I could always just build custom mountains around it. I mean, why not, right? So far, this is also a keeper. Let's head over to Whisperwill now, our gnome kingdom, and let's see what that looks like. All right, y'all, here we are in Whisperwill. This is our gnome kingdom, which still needs to be fleshed out. I've got a whole bunch of trees, custom trees that I've built in here, and I love them, and they look wonderful. But we don't have a lot of buildings in here, and we really need to get it fleshed out and get more buildings and stuff like that. But we do have these paths Buildings are going to be, all over this place. But we do have some buildings over here. And for some reason, I don't know why, I'm kind of hoping that 1.18 will fix this. But for some reason, where am I? Oh, here I am. Yeah, I'm here. Oh, this is a dead end. That's right. For some reason, my frames are really crappy when I'm in here. And so when I come here, I like to bring my frames down so that, or bring my render distance down so that my frames are better. However, I kind of need to have the render distance up so you guys can see the edges and stuff, right? Because that's the whole point of this video. So you can see far spaces and all that stuff. But yeah, here's the Gnome Kingdom. Not a whole lot to it other than it's mostly just a whole bunch of custom trees. But they have these little tiny houses. And they're the cutest houses you could possibly build in Minecraft. Look at that little bitty door in there. Look at that door. See? Anyway, so let's go, let's jump out. I'm kind of hoping that maybe in 1.18, my frames won't be so crappy in here. And I think it's because of all the leaves, right? I think that's probably why. It's just, I have so many leaves. And no, it's not because of my leaf textures. Okay, it was like this when I had default leaves as well. So it's not that the textures have more planes in them. They do, but that's not what's causing the lag. I don't know what it is. And I'm hoping that maybe we'll get lucky and it won't be so bad in 1.18. So let's fly up, and if I can. Oh, it won't even let me fly. My frames are so crappy. All right, we're gonna have to bring it down. Let's bring our render distance down. Damn, we're only at 16. We still gotta bring it down. Let's bring it down to 10. I hate going down that low. Anyway, so here it is. I had to paste it in once already, and all of this was right there. Okay, see this line here? That's where I pasted it in before. Okay, so now when I prune it, I'm gonna prune it right at the same line. Also, all of this is custom. This was a lake, but I didn't want a lake right here, so I filled all this in. I put all those trees in. Right, so, I don't know, just make that look like it's more in the forest and not right up next to a lake. So, yeah, and this was all the new 1.16, I think it was 1.16 what was it? No, 1.14 changed the world generation. So this is 1.14 generation all around here, okay? So I had to terraform this with world edit to make it smooth. So the edge is actually right in there somewhere, but you can't see it because I'm so wonderful at world edit. Oh, okay, you can see some of it right there. I blended it as best I could, but whatever. So that's the line right there, right? So it goes all the way down. You can clearly see the line right here, right? So let's go ahead and chunkify this thing. Let's jump in 1.18 and see what it looks like there. Okay, here we are in 1.18. Oh, what? Oh, lag spike. How does it feel? It feels less jittery, and that's good. Maybe my, oh, hold on. Oh, that was a pretty big spike. Nope. Okay, it's not fixed. Damn, I was hopeful for a second that it would have been fixed. I guess not. We're still gonna have to bring our render distance down when we come here. I don't know what the problem is with that. I have no idea, really. Maybe it's because I pasted it in with world edit and just kind of corrupted it. I don't know. Let's bring our distance down though. Where are we? Video. Yeah, I have it at 26. Let's try 16. Maybe I can handle 16 now. It couldn't before. Okay, so you remember the border was right here? Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, you can still kind of see it there. You can still kind of see it. Okay, that's all new. Well, it looks like we kind of lucked out, and we got a dark forest here, and that's good. That's very good. Oh, we got an ocean right next door. Okay, this is vastly different than the old world. There was no ocean. The closest ocean in the old Fantasia was about 5,000 blocks north of anything else. So, yeah. So, I think this might be a keeper? Question mark? Maybe. Let's see. Over here there was water before, and it looks like there's still water here. Oh, there's the line. There's the line. You can see where it got cut. That's okay. That's an easy fix, though. These are just little ponds. I'll probably end up having to fill those in at some point. But yeah, this isn't too bad. It's not too bad. Really, the Gnome Kingdom needs to be deep inside of a huge forest. That's kind of the point. So the fact that it's out here in the middle of a plains biome, yeah, look at that. See? You can clearly see where the edges are. The fact that it's out here in the middle of a plains biome is kind of a no-go for me. So I'm probably gonna have to, take it out, paste it somewhere else. I hate doing that, but it's gonna be a lot of work, but it'll be worth it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, so let's go to the next kingdom. So far, this one's kind of a no-go for me. High Auricor and Bone Gorge are big yeses, even though Bone Gorge is supposed to be in the middle of a bunch of mountains. I could just build mountains. This, I don't know, the frames are so funky here, and I don't know why. I don't know. We'll have to figure this one out later. But let's go to the next area. What's the next place I did? High Auricor was the next one. And then let's go to the Valley of Patrons. Let's check that out. All right, here is the Valley of Patrons, and I need to, hold on. Time, set, day. Okay, here's the Valley of Patrons. Once again, these mountains here were created in 1.12 using my custom terrain generation algorithm. So this was copied as a schematic in World Edit and then pasted into a new world in 1.14. And I did some smoothing around the edges of it. So we're gonna go around the perimeter and see where I never changed the biome right there. That's kind of a little goof. But yeah, I kind of smoothed the edges best I could using World Edit. This was a tiny bit of a swamp biome right there. So I never fixed it. But I'm gonna trim it again and we'll see what kind of difference it makes. This was probably, of all the places that I had to paste in when I switched to 1.12 or 1.14 from 1.12, I totally skipped 1.13. This was probably the biggest pain in the ass, was doing this one, because it's so strange and it's so large. This was a bigger pain in the ass than Bone Gorge was, because Bone Gorge was still kind of near mountains, and so it was kind of easy. This is just, I mean, you can still kind of see. I did like how it was just uplifted here, you know, so I left some. I never did this though. But I left some of these rocks just sort of shooting up out of the ground. I kind of like the way they look. So, you know, that made it a little bit easy. But generally, yeah, this was a big pain in the ass to do. So this is what it looks like now, right? After it was pasted in 1.14. And several updates later, let's bring it into 1.18. I'm gonna trim this out. We're gonna prune it down. And let's see what happens to it. Oh boy. This one scares me more than any of the other ones. Wow, getting this rendered in for the first time takes a while. Here's the Valley of Patrons, and it looks like our wall back there, where these birch trees were sort of cascading down the side of a cliff, looks like that sort of came undone a little bit. Don't know how I feel about that. I don't think it'll be a deal breaker, but it's something we're gonna have to address, because this area was supposed to be completely encased in these mountains. Totally enclosed, except for this. This was supposed to be the only way in, right there. So I'm gonna have to address that, or, I don't know, maybe we could just have maybe we could just have it go through. Who cares, right? It looks like this was the same. And this was the same. I don't think I did a very good job pruning this. Look, oh, we came out here. See? So now, okay, we're gonna have a little bit of work to do to fix this. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to world edit this again. And that sucks, because this one sucks to do. Okay. Alright, I see what you did here. I don't like it. I don't like this one. This is nice. This slope that it put here on the border, that's nice. But yeah, we lost the mountain that was here. That's kind of gone. So now we have two ways into the Valley of Patrons, and I don't like that. Okay. How's this? How's this over here? Is this looking smooth? Yeah, this is fine. This is all fine. Oh, look, this happened to be the same biome that it was when I did it last time. That's nice. Little lag spike. Nice little slope here, right? This wasn't as slopey last time. Okay. And then back to the beginning. Not too bad. We definitely could touch up some of those edges, especially around this western side over here, right? And maybe on the northern side. Over here looks okay. This part looks okay. We'll probably shave this down. Just get rid of this hill right here altogether. A little bit of world edit work to do on this one, but it's not terrible. Okay, well, let's go over to, let's see, we got two more places to go. We have to go to the Wizard Tower, where I keep the comments of the day, and, laggy. I'm turning too much. Why is it so laggy? That's not good. You can't have that. So we have to go to the Wizard Tower, and then we're going to go to Bullerin's Deep and check out the Dwarven Mountain, huh? So we'll see you guys over there, back in 1.17. Alright, y'all, here we are back at the Wizard Tower here. Lag spike is loading in chunks. So this was another area that was created using my 1.12 world generation that I had to copy and paste into a new world. So originally, this tower was in the middle of a huge area of these jagged mountains, kind of like that one and that one, you know? And it was awesome. But when I updated to 1.12, I had to, get rid of a lot of it. So I only kept this where the tower is, obviously, that peak over there and this peak here, right? And so that is it. And then I had to world edit and smooth all of this. So all of this was entirely custom. Everything in the screen right now, I had to adjust, okay? And it came, let's see, where was it? It was here, and it came out to about here, I think? Yeah. No, it came to like, I don't even remember, it was so long ago. So, yeah, but this is what it looks like now, and let me bring my render distance down. I don't know why I'm getting such crappy frame rates. I don't understand. Maybe it has something to do with this? I don't think so. Let's bring it down. Normally I play with 20 chunks, but we'll do 15, why not? Let's see what that does. Should help us out a little bit. Okay, so let's go around here and see. So yeah, this was all world edited, smoothed out, and covered in trees so that you can't even tell where the borders were when I pasted it in, right? And I think I did a pretty good job on this. This is probably one of my favorite world editing, smoothing jobs that I did was here at the Wizard Tower. So I really like the way it came out, and I hope that 1.18 doesn't screw it up. I feel like it might, right? But we'll see. Like all of this is all custom here. This forest and the land going up to this was all a hard border. So I had to create all of this in World Edit. And it came out really, really nicely. So I really like it. And I hope, yeah, here's the edge here. Here's one of the edges right there. I never did this. I never did this part. So, yeah, we'll go into 1.18 and let's see what happens to it. Okay, here we are in 1.18, and it's taken a bit to render in. The first time you render it in, it's going to take a while, I guess. Seems to be the case. So, let's see. Okay, there's the tower. There's our lake, and let's see. That's where I pruned it. So we still have some of this forest. Okay, and it looks like we're on the edge of an ocean now. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I don't mind. I kind of like it. How does that look? Oh, that looks awesome. That looks awesome. I like it. I'm sold. I think this one is going to be a keeper as well. Let's see how it did with the blending of the chunk borders. Oh, come on, load in. Load in. Come on. Come on. Load in. Okay. Chunk borders. Okay, smooth. This is nice and smooth. Very good. Very good. I like it. I like it. How is this back here now? Oh, we got a big cave down there. I don't know how I like the caves, guys. I think there may be too many of them. Caves and cliffs update. Hey, check out the caves, but like now mining is gonna suck because there's just underground is like caves everywhere. Ugh. But look at this blend though. They did it. Wow, they did a really good job. They did a really good job. Well done, Mojang. Let's continue around the side here. I love how they sloped it. It's like, it looks very natural. No need to world edit on this one. Now, you do have these kind of steps. You see these step patterns? I noticed this in High Core. So whenever it does do the blending, you'll have sometimes these steps. But that's kind of cool. I kind of like it. You know, like these little platforms. And you know, in nature, this happens. This happens in nature. So I'm cool with that. Doesn't bother me one bit. Yeah, it looks good. I think this one is a keeper as well. So far, I think the only one that's really given me trouble is Whisperwill, the Gnome Kingdom. We're gonna have to do something about that place. But this place is great. My frames are good. Yeah, we have one more place to visit now, and that is the Dwarven Kingdom of Bullerin's Deep. So let's go over there. All right, y'all, here is Bullerin's Deep. When I was messing with my textures, that's what these are for. I was messing with the granite and the andesite and the diorite. And so I just sort of had these here. So you can ignore that. I will be changing these textures away from cobblestone variants, and I'm gonna do something else with them eventually, but for now, that's what they do. So I have this huge chasm here, and I stopped building this place because I learned that 1.18 was going to lower the build depth so I can make this chasm even lower, and I can make the mountain even taller. Right now, the mountain goes up to build height. That is the height limit right there, okay? This is a massive mountain, and I wanted a mountain that totally took advantage of the scale of Minecraft, right? And so that's what this mountain is. It goes all the way up to build height, and this is going to be the home of the dwarves. Now, I stopped building this because, well, I built this in 1.14, so there is no weird chunky stuff. Actually, there is some chunky stuff. Never mind, I did have to go around it. I did, a little bit, but not much. It was very easy because I made the mountain basically follow this river and this chasm that sort of meanders around. So it was pretty easy to sort of smooth this out. But I stopped building it because I want this mountain to be even taller, okay? And I want the chasm in the front to be even deeper, all right? Because we can do that now in 1.18. So this mountain is going to get even larger. And it's gonna be so awesome. But I'm nervous because right now, this is in a mountain biome, right? I mean, these are the Minecraft mountains before 1.18. I mean, look how tiny they are. Those are hills. Those are not mountains by any stretch. That's a mountain, okay? That's a mountain. Those are not mountains. But it's in the middle of a mountain biome. And it fits neatly, and it's surrounded by these smaller quote-unquote mountains. And I really like the look of this place. So I'm kind of nervous about what 1.18 is going to do to it, right, when I prune it. So I'm gonna trim it. I'll probably get rid of this flat area as well. I'll probably just cut just the mountain itself off. All right, so we're gonna get rid of those little mountains. Hold on. Time, set, day. I'm probably just gonna cut out the mountain itself and get rid of the mountain biome, get rid of everything, and we'll just have this mountain. I'll try, guys. Anyway, let's jump into 1.18 and see what happens. Let's watch it load in together, shall we? Okay, so I kept this. I had to keep this because this is where my button is, my teleport button. But, let's see. Let's see what happens, huh? Let's see. So far, so good. So far, so good. Is that where I cut it off? It's kind of hard to tell in MCA selector. It's kind of hard to tell exactly where you cut things off and this and that. Let me switch to spectator so I can go a little faster. Okay. So, okay, looks like I cut it off here, which is a bit unfortunate. That's going to need some touching up. Come on, chunks. Come on, chunks. Load in. This is strange. That is very weird. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to have to fix that. This looks smooth. Oh, we got water. We got ocean. Ocean? I don't know how I feel about that. This is supposed to be deep in the mountains, not on a coastline. I mean, if we want it to be lore friendly. Okay, let me load in around these edges here. This seems like it's going to take a while. It's going to be a bit finicky. Let me load this in. I'll be right back. Okay, so I cut it off right about here in the middle of a mountain. And look, the path to the village down there goes up the mountain. That's stupid. We'll have to fix that. It's okay. No big deal. It's not bad. It's not bad. I wish I could have gotten closer to the mountain, but I didn't want to risk screwing up the, the river, right? So I wanted to keep that shape, uniform. So I came out just a little bit when I pruned it. And it looks okay. Looks okay. I think it might be a keeper. I don't know how I feel about the location, though, with this water surrounding it. I'm going to have to pull out the voxel map and look at this. Because in the old world, this was a huge mountain biome, and this Bullerin's Deep was in the center of it, and it was awesome. Now, it's not in the middle of a huge mountain biome. It looks like we have trees here. We got forests and stuff. So I don't know if I like that. Don't know if I like it. But, I mean, we may have to just deal with it. We may have to just say, screw it, this is what it is now. Thank you, 1.18. At least the smoothing is nice. At least the smoothing is nice, so it doesn't look like it was pasted in. And I do appreciate that. They put a lot of work into that, and they did a good job on it. That's pretty much it, I think. I want to get around this whole... where are we? Oh, yeah. Oh, it looks like we kept a little mountain here. Okay. Yeah, I want to go around the entire thing. Make sure it's decent everywhere. And so far, so good. It's a shame that we're not in the middle of a giant mountains biome. I really wish we were, because that's where this needs to be. It's a shame. It's a shame. I think that's, is this the end? Yeah, that's the end. So anyway, so yeah, I'm on the fence. I don't know if I want to keep this world or just make a new one and paste these in where I think they should go. I'm still kind of on the fence about where to go with the series from here. But one thing is almost certain is that I am going to be switching to survival mode, at least for the most part. When it comes to like big terraforming projects, I'll probably still use World Edit for stuff like that, like this mountain. I'll probably still use World Edit here and there. I'm not a purist, so I'm not going to be like, oh, it's 100% survival or 90% or what. I don't care. I just like playing in survival, and I don't have a problem switching to creative mode for this or that or whatever if I feel the need. I'm not picky. I just want to have fun in the game, guys. Survival, creative, I don't care. I'll probably switch back and forth between the two going forward. That's a nice view. Look at that. Little valley right there. I like it. Anyway, I think, let me switch back over game mode. Creative. There we go. I think that's going to do it for this video, you guys. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to pour super glue all over the like button's toilet seat. And subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you guys in the next chapter of Fantasia. And until that time, be excellent to each other, and farewell. Mountain. Let's jump off the cliff. We didn't go very far. This is about to get a hell of a lot deeper, and that's going to be awesome. Ooh, look.